What up? What up? Episode 3.
It's good.
Before I introduce the next guest, my guy right here, I gotta just say I appreciate the support, the subscribers, the followers, all the love, man. For real, like we're gonna keep putting the content out, videos. We might turn it even into a little vlog. Who knows? Put some music in it, like my boy Zay here. A lot of people I know make a lot of great music. So we're gonna experiment with the videos and the channel, but we still gonna do the podcast and run it. But I want to say I appreciate everybody for tuning in and fucking with it. And without further ado, man, my guys, hey man, welcome to the podcast, bro.
Hey, bro. Glad to be here, man.
I gotta take it back, bro. I gotta take it back on them to like when we first met, man, high school shit. Cause it's really like a
Right.
movie, bro. Man, like so. First of all, first thing you gotta know is I think I mentioned on the podcast before. I rap. I made songs in my day. Zay raps.
So,
All right, Zay's a current. Like you're still putting shit out now, right?
yeah, I still make stuff. I got a studio in my house. I record a lot, so I try to have stuff for people to hear.
Stock going up, and Zay is tough. We're definitely gonna get to that.
Appreciate that.
Nah, for sure, bro. But the way we encountered, like now, so I don't know if people that's in high school might watch this, college, whatever. But this story really pertains to like I'll say peer pressure and like how shit could really get hyped up. Like, and I just got to start with this because like a lot of people that have on the podcast, whenever I can think of it, I try to say like, all right, where did it first get popped off with? And bro, so all right, both of us being rappers, we went to Duffer High. You feel me? Now I should throw this in. Amateur rappers like me, especially at that time, I wasn't even close to where I'm at now, skill wise.
Yeah, I was mad trash. For real, that was probably my worst.
So we're coming up in high school. We both rap, and I didn't know Zay on this day. So let me paint the picture right. I didn't even know Zay. Okay, I'm at the lunch table. I'm rapping, whatever. So the way it is in high school, you know, if you're in it, if you've ever been in it, it's a mixture of all types of people. You feel me? And all types of vibes. So that, you feel me? That's why like a lot of numbers got grabbed, girls was getting grabbed by guys, game getting spat,
Right.
breakups, fights. Like that's where shit exploded because like
Yeah.
everybody was there.
Everybody in the same building, like it's a lot of different emotions.
Exactly. So anyway, all right, I'm there at my group of table, and this is so long ago, but I'm gonna really try to bring it back. I just remember, I'll say from my point of view, and I'm gonna let you say yours. But
Right.
I remember somebody at my table was like, "Yo, this guy over here raps," and like, then it turned from, and I was like, oh, "Okay, that's what's up." Like, and then it turned to that to like, "Yo, he wants to battle you, and like he about to eat you alive." Blah, 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 blah. And then like in the high school mind at that age, especially as a rapper too, it both mixes in. Like, it's like, oh shit, like I gotta be at the challenge. You feel me?
Right.
And I didn't even know Zay, right? So I go over there, we're about to rap battle this off, and next thing you know, the people from my table hyped it up so much, the people from your table hyped it up to where they was trying to set it up to where me and Zay was really about to fight. And it's crazy because it was like maybe a period went by beyond that. And I remember that whole time I processed, I was like, damn, I'm about to fight this guy. I don't even know him. Here we go. And then my next thought was, wait, why am I about to fight Bull? I don't even know Bull. And then I don't even have, like, it's not like Zay took my spot on the roster. Uh, he took my girl or nothing happened. I didn't even know
Yeah,
Zay.
it wasn't even that deep.
It's the power of like I would say peer pressure and like it's the one time, not the one time, like maybe a couple times, but it's probably the most dramatic time where I really almost got into a whole fight with someone I didn't even know or have any mouths to. So I remember any end of the story was uh I think a period went by or something. I see Zay later and we're by the gym and like I think he's drinking water and shit. And I remember I was like, bro, this is so I was like, I'm about to fight this guy. I have no malice towards like no anger, whatever. I'm squashing shit. I'm going up to Zay. So I went up to Zay and I was like, yo, bro, like I don't even know why niggas is about to fight. Like, you want to squash shit? He said, yeah, we dapped up. And like, that was, I don't even know how many years. How many years ago was that?
Bro, bro, I was a freshman.
I might have been, was I senior
I
or
think
was
he
I
was a
junior?
senior that year.
That's
I was a
crazy.
freshman. That's why it was funny too. Like it was like, what the hell? Like what
It was wild. So, fast forward to now, this is one of my best friends, my brothers.
Yup.
Went on trips together, going on, and that just shows you, like, the reason I bring that story up, because we're going to get into so many other stories, obviously, but things like that in high school or in life when you're young and trying to figure shit out, that could really deflect you away from, because like that could have went from like we really fought and we didn't fuck with each other,
Yeah.
and on a whole other spectrum, that's my guy. Like I
Yeah.
can't tell you how many topics we fuck with and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like it's crazy, man. But like at that time, how would you describe like high school in a bottle. You feel me? It's wild, right, bro?
Like high school, man, it's kind of like you in the real world, but it's like a simulation. Like, cause there's certain things you can get off in high school that in the real world you can't get that off. Like all that fighting and everything people was doing, you get mad. I'm just going to punch them. Like,
Right.
you can't do that no more. So it's like it kind of train you to be ready for that. But it train you. You gotta learn to control yourself soon. It show you how to control your emotions, cause you can't get emotional about everything. Like it show you as girls everywhere. If this girl break your heart, that next girl she can make you feel good. Like
Right, and it was rapid because there was so many people and different types of
exactly.
people.
And I think for our school specifically, like I know some schools around this area was like that too. But we had a lot of diversity in our school. Like
Yeah, we
it was
did.
different races. Like it was a lot of different type people, different people from different places. So I think we got a good view at everything.
That's
In a
true.
way.
That's true. Now you're right, bro. Like, and that's how shit. That's how you experience shit. Like,
Yeah.
and it's being around different people and shit like that. And that's exactly what happened. Like, because our high school wasn't the wildest I've ever heard of, but it also wasn't the quietest. That shit was. It had a nice middle range because it got crazy sometimes. It definitely did.
Yeah.
It definitely did, bro. But nah, it's just crazy because I was thinking about that. Like, obviously, I knew I was gonna have you on a podcast recently, and I was just thinking like, when did I first meet Zay? And I was like, that's crazy. I first met Zay because niggas try to hype shit up and make shit go from a rap battle to like fighting this guy.
Yeah.
Shit was crazy, bro. But nah, speaking of topics we link on and shit, it's one topic I want to dive into that's deep off rip.
Okay.
And I know you had some experience with this shit. I'll let you take it. We didn't get to touch on this yet in the podcast. This is going to be definitely one of the topics that carries through episode to episode. The weird, the unexplained UFO type shit.
Okay.
And you could take it, man. I definitely got some shit to say. I know you went to see some shit.
Man, when it comes to UFOs, man, I have no proof. Like I can't show you something and be like, yo, this is how it come. But from things that I've seen and things that I've looked into, things have been unexplained. Like I really myself, like me, I was with Mills. Me and Mills both with our own two eyes in my backyard.
Shout out to Mills, one of the homies.
Right, shout out Mills. We back there smoking, bro. Literally, we look in the sky. It was just this big thing making mad noise moving with a light on it. Like it looked like a ship, and we're just like, yo, like what the hell is that? Like
okay, now I believe you clearly, but what, like to somebody watching, how would you describe the difference? Like, okay, I know that's not a plane. You feel me?
Okay, so we looked at it, right? You know when it's a plane, you could kind of see the propellers, kind of like the arms, of the plane, the wings.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of has a more distinct noise, like a plane. You kind of know it's a plane.
Yeah,
sound.
quickly. You're right.
That it had like some kind of weird, like.
So the air pressure was different. Like, I'll pick that up.
Yeah,
okay.
So I'm like, all right. So like, and it's mad. It don't got like wings. It's like a rectangle kind of looking thing. Like, but it was like a curved rectangle. Like it's weird.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. The weirdest part though is like, so it flies, and the angle we at in the backyard, when it goes over my house, we can't see it.
Okay.
So we like, yo, let's try to like see what's going on with that. Like, what is that? Bro, we kind of curved to the side of my house. It broke into two.
What the fuck?
Bro, it broke into two pieces. Like, it was just this big piece with the light still on, and then it was this little piece with the light on that went over that way. And we were just like, what the hell? Like, what was that?
Bro, that's crazy.
Bro.
I've heard, like, this is the first time I heard someone that I know about it, but I've heard on shows and stuff that, like, pieces break off, shit like that, but, like, you seen that shit, too?
Yes, bro.
What the fuck?
I watched it break into two.
Was it one of them things where, like, it happened and y'all it was quiet for a minute? Or did somebody say something like, what the fuck? Like, do you remember what was said?
Bro, we kind of both just like, yo, like, and then it was just like, I'm mad, what the fuck's back to back? Yo, what the fuck? Like different tones. What the fuck? like just, bro, we was mad surprised.
Bro, that's crazy as fuck.
And then we were like, why didn't we record it?
Right.
Cause like it was just.
You don't think it right away. Like, how much time would you say that was? Like in real time?
No more than like 25 seconds, 30 seconds max. Like if that. Like it's just, it was so quick because we already are doing the activity. We're smoking, chilling.
Right.
So we're not even in the mindset to pull our phone out. We see it. We're like, we trying to identify it. Like,
Right.
then it goes on the other side of the crib. It broke apart. Yeah, we just like, yeah, it was just no thinking to even record that. It just the way it just played out. We didn't even think it would play out like that.
What was like? Did you just see the two pieces like go and like disappear in the distance, or did
Yeah,
they? Or
like they kind of disappeared. Like, but they broke. Like they went into two different parts. Like this one kept going straight on the regular trajectory,
okay.
the bigger piece. The littler piece curved and went to the right.
Oh, so it's like they sent a capsule out. Like, hold up,
Yeah,
go check there.
right. On some
What
Dragon Ball
the?
Z type shit.
Yo, shit.
But they just disappeared in the distance. Like they didn't like. They just kind of just got dumb far and was gone.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. See, that would shake me up. I'm gonna keep it a
Yeah.
stack. You seen that about a crib?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy as fuck. Was that your only UFO experience that you've seen?
I think that's
That's
the
a
only
heavy
one I
one.
saw.
That's definitely a heavy one. Fuck. All right. I hit you with this one off rip. Mine wasn't as like that was a deep experience. Like you seen like mine didn't get to that, but it was definitely some shit. So this was a while ago, but you know my mom's crib like right around the way, a couple minutes from here. That's where we was at out front of the crib. So if you're watching this shit, basically it's a suburban area. It's kind of like Jersey, you know what I mean? It's kind of like this whole area is kind of like suburbs, but it's mixed with like how would you like kind of like open and farm and shit. Like it's weird.
It's like some farmland, like trees with some street, like it's all.
Yeah, then you got Cherry Hill
together.
City shit. It's just everything.
Right.
But damn, hold on, I almost lost it. Bring me back in. You got to reel me in on this one.
You talking about your UFO experience?
Thank you. Nah, we took a couple edibles, so it got drifted out for a second, real quick. But nah. So yeah, bro, I'm out front of my parents' crib, and you know how the Grove is. So like, it's the crib, mom's crib, neighbors.
Yep.
And then it's like, you know how it's like the ravine.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just like it's like a walkway for people watching. It's a walkway. It goes up a little gate, and it's like a ravine. The only thing that's in there is like little like animals and shit, snakes or something like that, or deer will be jumping around in there sometimes.
Right.
Bro, I remember we got off work. It was this dude I used to work with. He was waiting for a ride outside my house, and at the time, so okay, we're gonna use the bottles here. This was the crib, my crib. This was the neighbor's crib, and like the driveways is on this side. Okay, we're not out front of my crib. At the time, there was nobody in the neighbor's crib. So like we would have posted outside of there. So we weren't doing anything crazy. We were just posted up in front of their crib as opposed to here.
Right.
He was waiting for his ride. So his back, I don't know if y'all can see this, but for you, Zay, like this is the driveway. So his back is towards the crib.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the crib. So the sky is here. You feel me? I don't know if I could paint it better. You feel me? so bro, it was a quick thing though. It was nighttime, bro. And we're talking mid-talk, everything is regular. Blue light. Like, and not just regular blue. I gotta very get descriptive on a light. It was electric blue.
Oh no.
Not just like, oh, it's a faint blue. It's like this shit is shining. Like, just starts moving like from the sky down, but not straight down. Kind of like a curve.
Oh.
But shit has a speed to it, and it's looking like it's not stopping. So I remember I seen it. I caught it in my eye. I'm like, the fuck is that? My friend seen me see the thing. He turned around and he seen it, and then both of us we just looking at it. And at one point, I'm thinking, I'm like, am I about to watch some shit crash like into the neighborhood, the planet? Like I didn't know if it was an asteroid, a plane, but it had no. All momentum was coming down, like it's hitting something.
Right.
Bro, that shit went here, gone.
It just disappeared.
Bro, dead serious. Like it didn't go to like, cause it's safe if it got down here, right?
Yeah.
You could have just said like, all right, it just didn't land somewhere. It went somewhere else.
Right.
No, that shit disappeared mid-flight, bro. Like I seen it come from the top down, followed it. He's looking at it, blue light, gone.
Oh no, nah, that's crazy.
Bro, wild, bro. And I remember I seen him. I said, "You seen that shit, right?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Bro, that's different. I'm not fucking with that. That shit kept me up all night, bro. That shit's wild."
Where it's at? Like, is it in the neighborhood?
Right. Yo, I didn't even think about that. Is it in the neighborhood? Is it in Philly? Is it West Coast? But I can see it. You know what I mean? Like, how deep could it get? Man, I mean, even my my aunt, I heard like a story passed down from one of my aunts, right?
Yeah.
This one's crazy. So I'm from North Jersey. So we live South Jersey by Philly, but I'm from North Jersey, for anybody that doesn't know. And my aunt was chilling in the crib, and I wasn't here, all right? But this just got passed down through family, is validated. She was chilling in the crib, talking on the phone. Back in the day when that was a thing for people that I never know this, but talking on the phone, that's the niggas used to do that. You feel me?
Right.
And she was apparently she was just like walking around looking outside, and shit was daytime. She looks across. She sees like a green light in the sky.
Daytime?
Yeah, she said it's like it was across the street behind the house in the sky. So she said, "All right, that was weird. Whatever." She's still on the phone talking, whatever. She comes back to the window, and an old lady just comes from behind, like is walking from behind the crib into the driveway.
Yeah.
But the lady that she's seeing doesn't live at the crib. She never seen her before. And she said the lady just stopped in the driveway. Hold on. She said the lady just stopped in the driveway and like stood there for a couple seconds, turned around and went back to the backyard. And then that was just it. That was it. Nothing else happened. But like, what the fuck was that? Like,
yeah, that's the unexplainable shit. Like,
bro, shit.
Hey, who old lady is this? Like, what's going on?
Shit is crazy, bro. I mean, we could even bring it to even more local level. Jersey Devil shit. We got a book. I don't even know if it's here. No, it's in the room, I think. But you know the book Weird New Jersey.
Yeah,
bro. Have you ever experienced anything Jersey Devil personally or heard anything?
I never experienced anything with him.
Nah.
Nah.
All right, me neither. But like, what's up, girl? You need to go out? You chilling? All right. Nah, so, bro, yeah, I had a couple pass down Jersey Devil experiences to me.
Right.
One huge one, bro, happened to a girl that I know that was one of my best friends in high school. So one of the things about the Jersey Devil, there's a what's it called? A tree called the Devil's Tree. You ever heard of the Devil's Tree?
Yeah, I heard about the Devil Tree.
And apparently, like, no snow falls within 6 feet of the tree. Mm-hmm. It's cursed and haunted, and like it's deep. Like, it's other shows and podcasts if you want to get deeper into it, but this shit is creepy. And apparently, if you do something to the tree, something happens to you, right?
Yeah, and don't they say if you touch the tree, it's hot?
Yeah, I heard it's warm, and it's supposed to be a rock that's near it that's supposed to be warm.
Yeah.
So shit is crazy, right? It's in this area in Jersey. Wild. Shit wild. It's called the Pine Barrens. Anyway, I knew this girl, and you might have known her, man. Her name was Bree, but she was a cool girl, one of my best friends. And one weekend, her and a group of friends, not I wasn't doing that shit, went to the tree. They peed on the tree. I don't know if I ever told. Did I ever tell you the story?
I think I might have heard bits and pieces, but I didn't know they peed on the tree. That's wild. They wild out with that one.
They peed on it. They apparently like carved it and did all this wild shit that you're not supposed to do, right? Bro, they come back, and on the way home, their truck gets hit by an 18-wheeler.
What?
Or their car. I don't know exactly what vehicle, but whatever they're driving got hit by an 18-wheeler.
Damn.
They all got thrown out of the car. Their vehicle hydroplaned, everything crazy. Excuse me. And I remember they said that the doctor said it was not the doctors, the police said it was one of those rare cases that they didn't have their seatbelts on, right?
Yeah.
If they had their seatbelts on, they would have died. Some crazy like twisted shit, but like they all survived. Let me put the rest of the story out. Everybody survived. Everybody was good, but they all went to the hospital the same night that they messed with the tree. And the girl that I knew specifically, she wasn't at school for like a couple of days. Everybody was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" Next thing you know, everybody reached out. She was in the hospital, and she was out for a couple months and everything like that. Shit was crazy, bro.
All just fucking with that tree.
Yeah. And I heard a lot of stories, man, just in that area. Like, would you go to the Pine Barrens?
So,
if they asked you, like, all right, for 50 racks. Oh, 50 racks. Now, 50 racks is a lot. Let's say one night, right? Mm-hmm. You got to go there, get dropped off in the woods, no vehicle, nothing. You just gotta, they say like run in the woods for 30 minutes and then just go from there, but you can't come out for 24 hours. The offer is 2 stacks. Is you doing it?
Nah. Nah, bro. 2 stacks not enough.
Cause it could get crazy in there. I heard there's a lot of shit in there too. I heard there's like KKK and shit in there.
Yeah, I heard like some wrong turn type guys.
Yeah, bro.
Freaky people.
Shit like crazy. Now I wouldn't do that either. But speaking of that question, that's gonna be incorporated, bro. I feel like we have to have an episode of Would You Rathers, right?
I like that.
We gotta have.
That's tough.
So I guess we could set that up. Like next episode or something. I'll put some shit up where people can ask would you rather like email me like a bunch of would you rather questions,
Right.
and then we just gonna put it on an episode or some shit
I like that.
because we have some interesting ones that we toss around.
That's
Amongst
what
the
our
friends and
clique
shit.
do. We ask what you rather, and
Yep,
stuff like that. Shit
that could
funny.
be a whole episode, man. But now let's get into sports, bro. We gotta get into sports.
Yeah.
Football's coming up. Football's coming up, man. Let's jump into it.
Can't wait, man.
Who's the squad? I know your squad, but tell the people.
New Orleans Saints. Who that? That's the gang.
Gold and black. Gold and black.
A lot of people don't believe in Jameis, but I do.
Okay. All right. I seen a nice bomb he threw to the bull Olave. I think the rookie. He's got a cannon. Jameis has got a cannon. So I mean, I always knew he was a Saints fan. What I didn't know, bro, was when did it pop off?
So it all popped off when Reggie Bush got to the Saints.
Oh, Reggie
Reggie Bush, we all know he was like one of the best college players to ever watch. Like he looked like a cheat code in real life.
Bro, bull had cuts like scissors. Real shit. He moved. Reggie Bush had crazy footwork. But now go ahead.
Yeah, it was Reggie Bush. Like I seen him and I was like, yo, wherever he go, I'm trying to be a fan of that team. And at that time, I was a young bull. I wasn't too old. I wasn't even 13, 14 yet, probably a little kid.
Okay.
But he got to the Saints, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna like the Saints then. And then
they drafted him, right?
Yeah, they drafted him.
Okay.
And it was up from them. We had Drew Brees, and my love for Drew Brees came from watching Reggie Bush go there. Because it was like once I got there, now I'm getting to the point where you get to a certain age, you can't keep jumping teams.
Facts.
I'm with the Saints. I got the Saints, and then they actually got a bowl. Drew Brees was on the team. He one of the GOATs quarterbacks. So I'm like, I'm gonna rock with them. I'm gonna stay here.
Bro, that's definitely validated. First of all, let me say about Reggie Bush before we get off that topic. I would kind of compare Reggie Bush to in a crossover way, in a way he really put people out their shoes. I would say like AI. He was like the football AI in that terms. He moved different. He had people looking crazy. Yeah. I think he has one of the craziest college highlight reels, like in terms of that shit, bro. Like of all time.
Amazing in college. It's too fast, bro. Like way too fast, too shifty.
Yeah, he used to shake people up. Did you ever used to play NCAA or not?
Yeah, you did? That was another reason I liked him.
Bro, yeah, he was crazy on there.
Crazy, bro.
Did they re-release that, or they're going to or something? I heard about that.
Yeah, I think they're trying to bring it back. They're actually making a new boxing game, a little bit off topic.
Oh no, you good? I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm
like
with the games too.
So.
Fight night or a different?
Not fight night, but like just some kind of boxing game.
Okay.
So that's gonna be coming soon. That's interesting.
Definitely. Speaking of which, I know we're jumping around topics real quick, but fuck it, bro. Update on the gaming consoles and shit. You know, I got the GameCube. For people watching, I'm a very old school guy with the GameCube, but
vintage.
My shit is very vintage. But my shit is about to get upgraded, bro. I've been meaning to tell you. The PS4 is about to get revived. I got the K on there, you know, all the exclusives, so I can play with y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can play with you guys, even though you have the 5, right, online.
Yeah.
Let's get it, bro. We about to run the park and everything.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna get updated soon, very shortly, and then I'm probably gonna grab the box. I mean, no, I'm not probably. Take the probably out. What? I'm getting the box.
Which one?
I'm getting the S, the one that's a little cheaper.
Okay.
Number one, because it's cheaper, and number two, is there even a number two?
I think it's still next gen, right?
Yeah, still next gen, and then like it's all digital. Yeah, cheaper and easier to get, and then there I'm gonna get Mad Games, Madden,
okay, yeah, the new Madden coming. That's supposed to be real good.
Yeah. I heard the PS5 controllers are like what's it called? Somebody was telling me the other day they mad custom, like they feel good in the hand and shit.
Yeah, they do. Like I just recently got one, and it's a little thicker than the PS4 ones, but it's not as thick as an Xbox controller, but it's almost there, so it's a good feel.
Okay.
I kind of like it, man.
So you been rocking with the PS5, man? You been geezing?
Yeah, I've been geezing a little bit, man.
What's the obviously I know you play 2K and stuff, but what other games do you get into?
Honestly, one of my main games right now I've been playing is Elden Ring. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
I did, but I don't know much.
It's like you kind of make your own character, and there's like a whole variety of like weapons, spells, all type of stuff. Like you ever play Skyrim?
Nah. No, wait, hold on. Are these Jones I can play on the PS?
Yeah.
When I get the PS back?
Yeah, you can play it on the PS. You could use swords, you get shields, spears, axes. You could use magical spells and stuff. Like it's kind of like a Lord of the Rings. You ever see Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
It's like you can make a Lord of the Rings character.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of like that. and then you got a whole variety of stuff to
And this
do.
joint is new?
Yeah, this is new.
Okay.
And you fight bosses and all type of enemies, and it's just crazy. It's supposed to be one of the hardest games, but it's fun. Like it's one of those kind of games.
Okay, so that you play that. That sounds tough as hell. I gotta definitely get that. You
Yeah.
play that. You play 2K, right?
2K, Madden. I play you ever see the anime Demon Slayer?
Nah, bro. You guys been telling me about this for a minute.
It's
I gotta
popular,
get on
bro.
it.
It's real good.
I gotta get on it.
They
Oh, you got the
a
game
fighting
for it?
game. Yeah, it's a fighting game called Demon Slayer.
1v1 shit?
Yeah, 1v1 shit, like on some old school DBZ, but it's
Damn.
not. It's upgraded now.
Okay.
But I play that a lot online.
I gotta play these games.
Bro, that game is fun, bro. I love it.
Do you still play that one game? What the fuck was it? With Freddy and all them. I think it was Freddy. You know, the real creepy game.
Oh, Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still play that too. I just recently got on there. I got away. Boy, like some people like to play with their food instead of just killing you and getting rid of you.
I remember you was telling me that. Yeah, so that probably gets annoying and shit.
Yeah, I got away from him.
That's ass. Yeah. Nah, but video games. Yeah, we can get back to the sports shit. The video games. That's a whole tunnel.
Right.
What all right. You're on an island, right? This is the scenario. You're on an island. You have. They say you can have 2 consoles. Straight like that. What consoles are you taking to rock out with?
Period on all of life?
Yeah. They say you can only have these 2 consoles. You'll get every game for these consoles. But 2 consoles.
I'm gonna take probably the PS2.
Classic, man. That's a classic.
I might have to go PS2 and PS5.
Oh, doubling up.
I wanted to take a Nintendo system, but it's just the range of games on the PlayStations is more to me. Like it's so much more.
Bro, I know. That's why I'm hyped to get the PS4 back, bro. Cause fuck, you're right. It is, especially with the exclusives and everything.
Exactly. And before the 5 came out, I would have said the 4 because the 4 can play PS3 games. The 5 could play PS4 and 3 games. So it's like you got all those libraries.
That's true. Okay, so if you had those 2, what Nintendo system would you put in? If you were to have 3.
I might take the Switch. The
Switch
is lit, man.
You played it a lot?
Yeah, the Switch is lit.
I played a little bit. I didn't get to really get in there though.
Yeah, they got a lot of good games on there now.
Did you ever play 2K on there?
No, I never played 2K on there. Alright, that's one thing with Nintendo games. I don't know if my fellow gamers, sports gamers out here feel the same. But we don't play no like 2K or Madden on those systems.
That's why I asked you, because to me it seems just 100% different.
Yeah.
Like I know it's the same game, but like it just like, come on, you got to have the field and the court vision. Like I don't know, like. But that's why I asked you though, because it's supposed to be like they make it look tough, like whatever. I just didn't know how it looked on there, but I remember even playing games back in the day, like old ass basketball games and shit like that back in the day, on old little handheld systems.
Yeah,
shit was ass. Like,
like
don't get me wrong, you could play the game worked, but the fulfillment was way different, bro. It's like it's just because it's right here. You see everything else. Like when you got that screen, you just lock and move. You don't even gotta have the biggest screen.
Exactly.
Shit microwaving up, you good. You know what I mean? You could geese. You could definitely geese.
Oh, you know what though? I just realized too. The cool thing about the Switch is though, you can plug it into your TV. And you can use it off your TV. But my problem always just been with Nintendo. Their controller configuration, my fault.
For some reason that just sounded right though.
Right. It's off. Like if you think about it, playing Madden on the GameCube controller.
Yeah, bro, you're right.
The buttons are weird. Like when you play on an Xbox or a PlayStation, it's just different skins for the buttons.
Yeah.
This is X is square, like whatever. It's just switch. But like on a GameCube or something, or on a Wii, stuff like that, the buttons are all freaked out. Like you got like all these different spots. It don't feel the same.
It doesn't. Wait, hold on. Speaking of that, I think I was looking at like some games for GameCube or whatever. Bro, for a while ago, I think they had like a Madden or an old football game like that on there. Yeah. I never played it, but like I was imagining, like, what the fuck? That wouldn't even feel right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they dropped those on those Nintendo systems, but it's just like real sports, like game players, they don't grab them on those systems. No. Those are for like Mario and like Sonic, stuff that you gotta get that to play.
Right, right. Speaking of Sonic and Mario and all the classics, some of my favorite games on the classics on GameCube and shit. Mario Kart Double Dash, you already know we running up on there.
Crazy.
And Smash Bros, you already know we run up on there. I've been playing Clash of Ninja a lot more too, bro. Naruto Clash of Ninja. I need to unlock like Rock Lee and all them. Like you feel me, all the classics.
Rock Lee get busy.
Real shit. DBZ. So fuck it, we'll transition from the DBZ. I think I said on this podcast. Oh no, I know I said on this podcast before. Obviously, I fuck with anime. A lot of my homies fuck with anime. Yeah. So one of the biggest anime watchers right here, my guy Zay. He's tapped in more than me. Like that's one thing. You can't be afraid to say that. Like I'm tapped in. I filter in my shit too, but he puts me on a lot of shit. Him and a lot of other homies, and I got to give you the floor because you already know DBZ. That's how I started. I kind of told my journey. I can get into that later another time, but. What gravitated you towards anime? Was it DBZ as well?
It was DBZ.
And then where to go from there?
It was like DBZ and it was just so interesting to me, man. Like the way they do everything, how they could transform, how they could fly. And it was kind of a different thing from like Superman. Like Superman can fly and do all that, but he's like...
That's a good way to put it,
honestly. He kind of saving the day. Whereas they're saving the day, but their saving the day is like, I gotta beat this guy up on this different planet. I got energy beam. It's just a whole, like, this different kind of appeal to me.
Bro, now that's a great way to put it. Because it's a different style. Like, he can come there and he fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like...
Don't got the cape.
And they really trying to take you out. Like, Superman gonna beat you up, throw you to the cops or something. They're really they fighting to the death. Like if I lose, the Earth is gone. Like
yes, and in some cases I can throw the Earth. Like
right, like, it's wild, man. But I would have to say that, and then definitely the number 2 that kind of pushed it farther was Naruto, though. I would say that.
So Naruto, that was your immediate second?
Yeah, that was like my second.
So I'll say this real quick, bro. What a transition for your first 2, because I didn't get that as my first 2. I got like mine was more. Am I tripping right now? Is Fullmetal Alchemist? That's anime, right?
Yeah.
That is? Okay.
That's lit.
Because my sisters put me on anime back in the day. So I saw that in movies. Okay. But that's besides the point. But your transition was tough. Dragon Ball Z to Naruto?
Yeah, so, alright. So I had others between Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. But the only thing with the other ones was I couldn't follow them. Because they was more sporadic coming out and dropping.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z, we know every day after school that was coming on.
Yeah, bro.
And then Naruto, I knew every Saturday at the time that was coming on. But I would always see bits and pieces of stuff because, like, really my favorite anime overall is Yu Yu Hakusho. It's like old. It came out around.
No, I remember it, but I might have seen it, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, like once Hulu, I got Hulu probably like a long time ago. And I was able to watch old animes on there, and I actually watched that over again. I was like, "Oh yeah, I used to like this show." Like,
right. Isn't that the best feeling when you dive into something from the past? That's like, bro, that's tough.
And I rewatched it, and I gotta say, it's my favorite anime. Like for story.
How many seasons is it?
It's only like one. It's like 100 and some episodes, but it's real good, man. Like, cause the main character, he really he's so relatable. Like, I feel like I could rock with him. I could chill with him. Like, he mad relatable, bro.
That's the thing about like shows and shit. Like when you have that character, shit really just take off from there. And in anime, anime's on a different level, bro. What? Like, I was recently, Spirited Away, one of the top classics. I was just watching that on my queue because I just downloaded HBO Max on my queue. Kiki's delivery service. Howl's Moving Castle is one of my personal favorite joints. I fuck with that heavily. Princess Mononoke, you know that joint, right?
Yeah, that joint lit.
Princess Mononoke is one of the craziest wars that you could put in a movie, especially with the anime. Remember the spirit monster? Or the forest spirit?
Yeah.
Forest spirit, I think it was. Crazy, man.
The movie is definitely lit, man.
But you jumped into anime in a great, like, that was a hell of a transition. You know what always confused me? I never jumped in, like, back in the day, I never jumped into, there was so many avatars, right? Because you got that joint.
Right.
I heard the other one's good, though. Like, obviously the movie one, that one's crazy. I can't wait for the second one. But the other one, the realistic
Last
one.
Airbender?
Yeah. Did you ever check that out? I never seen that.
I saw the live action for it, bro. Trash. To the creators, y'all made some trash stuff. Like, that movie was trash. Like, but yeah, the show it just was so goated. The cartoon, like, and for them to make the movie like that, it was just terrible, bro.
Oh wait, so you seen the cartoon one?
Yeah, Avatar: The
And the
Last
cartoon
Airbender.
was
Yeah,
was good.
bro, goated.
Oh, and then they just didn't hit with the real joint. Okay.
Yeah, they tried to make a live action, and it was just, what are y'all doing?
Damn.
How did y'all do? How did y'all mess up this bad?
Right.
But the actual cartoon is really. You
You
never
gotta find
saw
it.
it?
No, I never seen it because you know what's crazy. I would always get, hey, go lay down, go lay down. I would always get mixed reviews in terms of what you just said. Like people would say they fucking hated it or loved it. So I was like, yeah, I'll watch it when I watch it. And hey, come here, come here. And no, I never tapped in. But you're saying tap into the cartoon though?
Bro, tap in. It tackles a lot of issues, bro. Like it's not just a basic cartoon. Like, and that's what I try to explain to people. For anybody that don't watch anime, it's not just a cartoon. Like it's really deep. Like you be having sometime like we having military tactics in them. You got real like problems with like genocide and stuff like that. Like actual things you can connect to real life. Like it's not
So
just
that one gets deep.
yeah. Oh, it's a lot of animes that get deep. It's a lot
Okay.
of them that really get deeper than you would think they are. Like just because it's animated and cartoon, don't mean it's like just some sweet,
Excuse
like
me.
cotton candy stuff. You know?
Right. Me and Matt talked about that on one podcast. Excuse me. Um, how there's just so many levels. That's the thing. One of the things about anime, bro. There's so many levels of what you can really get into as an anime. Like,
Yeah.
any like, man, you can just if you want to watch some chill shit, like a casual. I don't want to see nothing crazy, nobody dying. Like, you got millions of anime shows and movies like that. If you want to see the craziest shit, you got. We just named a couple that's like that, and there's everything in between. Everything in between, bro.
Yeah, it's really anything.
It's one of the most diverse lanes ever.
Yeah.
Anime, like and like you said, just because it's cartoon doesn't mean. Because I feel like, bro, I feel like we might have to address that just briefly. Anime has a stigma. I feel like in a way, and I look at people when I meet people like, all right, you fuck with anime. To me, that's like I fuck with them more.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
not that I look at like if you don't watch anime, I look at you lesser, but I look at it like, okay, you fuck with that type of shit too, like that because it's a different angle. It's a different angle.
Yeah, like it's something we can connect on, like besides everything else. Like we
Yeah.
could be doing two different types of things in life, but if you watch that, we can connect on that little plane right there.
And it's not it's a unique plane. Like
Right.
anime, you got to really appreciate the art of that. Anime is very very tough.
Yeah.
What would you say your favorite anime movie is of all time?
Favorite anime movie. All right. I would have to say it's a movie that's like a prequel to the anime. It's the Berserk movie. I don't know if you ever saw an anime called Berserk, but it's the Berserk movie #2.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact name. It's on Netflix though, and it's basically about a guy named Guts. He's like just a guy for hire to go into wars and kill people.
Okay.
And his sword like mad long. And long story short, he gets into a gang. They kind of get him to join them. And in that movie specifically, out of the trilogy, there's 3 of them. Out of the trilogy, the second one, he like kills 100 guys by himself. And it's this scene and he really just fighting 100 people, and it just goes so hard, bro. Like
that's gotta be a crazy scene.
I just was fried watching that shit. Like he really, it's crazy to see, and it's just a crazy story overall. Like we watch all 3. I think you should really check them out.
No, bro, definitely. Your recommendations go a long way, bro. Everything you put me on, especially in anime too.
Yeah.
Shit is tough as hell. But you actually just brought up something that I wanted to bring up on the podcast too for the first time, and something you already know that we do daily, smoking. And like this is one, man, we could tell funny stories and shit like that. You already know it's gonna get to that. But like on a serious note, though, I really did want to talk about this topic, because you already know marijuana. You already know too. The medicinal purposes, they all go a long way right now. For me personally, I remember that shit like when I first started smoking. I was a late bloomer, for the record, right? You smoked before me probably. I think you was already chiefing, for real.
Yeah, I think I started like 16.
Yeah, I didn't start till like senior year, late. And with me, it was I had no hatred towards it or anything like that. I didn't no negative vibes, but I had the typical viewpoint from someone who didn't smoke. Like,
Right.
oh man, that shit's like It might slow you up, or it slows you up. It makes you this, it makes you that. I'll be cool, whatever. I'm just not going to fuck with it. People, nah.
Shit lit, man.
Shit lit. Cause bro, I'm gonna give you an example, or yeah, I'm gonna give you an example that this really changed my perception and really made me get interested in it and want to try it. So I had class, this hard ass class. I think it was accounting class. This whack ass teacher, you know, we don't gotta say names, just know he's whack. Call him Mr. Whack.
I like that.
But the class was hard as shit, right? So I was already bad at math, and that class was hard. But people that were smart, like overall, and got way better grades than me, they were struggling in this class. It was one of those types of classes. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
He was tripping. Like, this girl that I sat across from, she was cool as hell, and every time tests would come back, even if people passed, I seen the highest that his joint was like 80 something, maybe 88.
Right.
Her shit would be like 96, like high up, like 90s, 90s. I remember I asked her one time, I said, yeah, what I said, why you, I said, I see you having a high score, like, what's your tactic? Like, just being funny.
Yeah.
Just being funny, I don't know, whatever, maybe you study. Bro, she hit me with, you really want to know? I said, yeah. She was like, I smoke every time before I study and like, or before every test.
Get 96s.
Yeah. Yo, Flight 96. But like, you gotta realize, people watching, it fucked me up because I'm a non-smoker. Like I said, I had no hatred towards it. But I'm like, oh, what do you do? Blah, blah. She's like, yeah, I smoke before I take tests and study and stuff. And I said, I laughed at first. I think she playing. She was like, no, for real. Like, it gets my concentration, gets me locked in. Man, that fucked me up in a good way. In a good way. I was like, what the hell? So I started looking at it differently. And I don't even think I smoked like necessarily that day.
Right.
But I did, and I'm glad I did, bro. Shit been great. You feel me?
Yeah, man. See, that leads kind of into something I tell a lot of people about weed. Even people that do smoke it and love it. The main thing is people say, oh, I might get lazy. It makes me tired. I don't want to do nothing. What you have to realize about marijuana is you have to focus on what you want to do before you smoke. Because if you smoke without direction and a plan, that's how you get tired. That's how you get lazy. That's how you want to go to sleep. If you smoke and you light that L, and you like, yeah, when I'm done doing this, I think I'm going to go downstairs, clean up a little bit. And I think I got to take something to the laundromat or whatever. I got to go pick something up. If you know that's what you got to do and you're smoking and you're thinking about that, you're going to get it done. And a lot of people, like, they don't realize it. They smoke and play the game. But y'all can't do nothing else. Because when y'all smoking, all y'all focus on is playing the game. You're not smoking and focusing on, let me do my work. Let me do my homework after this. None of that. You're just trying to just smoke and do fun things. So people just got to focus on what you want to do.
That's an excellent way to put it. Like, because it kind of, I never heard it put it like that. Because you're basically saying, whatever you want to do after this, like, this is going to affect you the next couple hours, especially if it's that loud. It might affect your day. You feel me? So, not for real though. Like, so he's basically putting it in a way. I like how you put it. Like, make your plan up before. If you want to just chill out, eat pizza, and go to sleep, great. I recommend it. You feel me?
Exactly. It's a good time.
Yeah, but you could also use it for like focusing whatever at work, at a certain task, writing, whatever it is. Everybody hones in a different way. And I agree with that, bro. I definitely agree with that. I mean, personally, I played basketball fried.
Yep.
I worked out fried many times. Like just a simple walk. Like it's just it changes the perspective of the day. It's like it honestly is like a refresher in the mind in some aspects. And then, bro, Zay, we're not even getting to the breakdown of sativa and indica.
That make it even better for you, cause like, and it's funny you said what you do, cause thinking about it, you're one of the people I bring up to other smokers. I'm like, my boy Ant, bro, he had me balling after we smoking. I was like, what? Like, I'm balling. I'm like, oh, I feel live.
Yeah.
He feeling tough.
Yo, it's
I don't
it's
even
tough.
got handle. I'm like, I'm trying to do a little something.
Right, you start getting creative. Like.
Yeah, but like that's how it really is. And then as for the indica and the sativa, we got dispensaries now in Jersey. Like you can go to the dispensary and buy what you want.
We up.
If you want to smoke and do what you need to do, and you got plans and you got things that need to be done, go in there and get some sativa, and it's going to keep you up. you ain't gonna go to sleep. You just gonna be high. You gonna feel good.
Yes.
And that's the best part. You get to feel good while you're doing something you don't like to do.
Right. Right. And then you can go home and then feel good while you're doing something you do like to do. You
Exactly.
feel me?
That's what the indica's for. Now we gonna be my boy. My boy Greg at work. He say indica. I like indica because it put you in the couch. You feel me?
Yo, that's
You
hilarious.
feel me? Like so
You
it's
heard it
gonna
here
put you
first,
in the
okay?
couch.
You heard who said it? Tag.
Greg, shout out my boy Greg,
You
man.
say if shit boom,
That
he's getting
indica
it.
put you in the couch.
Yeah, that's tough as hell.
So that's when you get off work. Your back might hurt a little bit. You're a little tired. Take your shower. Got your indica. You gonna float on.
Yeah.
Real talk. Go right to sleep, man.
For real, man. Like, and that's why I wanted to really talk on this topic because there's so many aspects and layers of it. I mean, another thing about it I'll say too is people forget certain aspects. You can control what you do and how your day's gonna go. Like, whether it's drinking or smoking. Like, you can drink. You can have a couple drinks in a day or something and never get drunk and still do responsible shit or do whatever. Same with smoking or whatever. It doesn't have to be a thing where it's like, oh my God, this whole thing, unless you want it to. You know what I mean? So everybody has their limits. Hit the bowl as much as you want, roll up as much as you want, and then you got the different strains and breakdowns. That's why I really fuck with Mary J because the depths of we're not talking about 5 cool flavors. That would be I'll take it. Fuck it, give me 2. You feel me? Bro, it's endless. They creating hybrids and shit. Like
Exactly.
there's certain ways like cause like you could hit a flavor that just like worst night ever. I don't fuck with it at all. Okay? But you hit another one and it's gonna be the best night of your life. You watch Netflix and watch 2 movies in a row that both blow your mind. Like there's different branches and shit you could get onto, and it's just too many different flavors. What's some of your favorite flavors?
Man, I would say my favorite flavors. I like this one called Purple Punch. This one was really good. It tastes pretty good. It tastes like a little grape taste in it.
Okay.
I would say that. I like Granddaddy Kush.
That's a nice one.
That shit had me stuck. For real. And one more I would say is one called Grease Monkey. I only smoked it one time.
Damn, I don't know if I had that before. That shit was crazy though.
Bro, that shit had me fried. And my plug had more of it. And I'm like, bro, it's good. He like, well, I'm gonna need an extra like 50 on top of that. That's all I got left. I'm like, fuck it, let me get it. He like, nah, bro, I'm trying to keep it. I'm like, damn, you could have just told me.
Yeah, he put a whole fake force field up. Like,
right, think he gonna scare me away with the 50? like, nah, I need that, bro.
Like, see, at that point, I'll just be like, all right, I was gonna do that, but I'll just break you something at least. Like, he said that, no, I'm just putting up this wall, and then I'm gonna say no after that.
Yeah, he a funny dude.
That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Now, those are all good strains. I mean, I think I tried one of those, but some of my favorites would be, honestly, one of the best to me is the classic Pineapple Express. You already know. Pineapple Express. Then I had something in Georgia that fucking blew my mind. It was shout out to Georgia, shout out to my cousins, Sean Tavius Jr. We blew it down. We had, what was that joint called?
We blew it down.
Bro, that thing, what was it called? Champagne? Something champagne, bro. I got a picture or something I'll show you later, but fuck, I forget what it's called, Champagne Party or something. Anyway, that thing off the Richter. Like I'm talking about we jumping off Saturn 5 minutes in. You feel me? Yeah, nah, that shit was nice. That was one. Oh, and then Strawberry Cough. I tried that one. I tried that in Georgia as well.
Strawberry Cough.
2 separate days in Georgia as well. Yeah, I tried that as well. That was wild.
That shit really make you cough too. That shit it live up to the name.
It definitely does.
It won't cough.
It definitely does. Let's peel back to sports real quick though. Football's coming up. You already know Vikings. I'm ready to get it with my squad. Do we play y'all this year? I don't think we do. I don't think we do.
Got a crazy history with the Vikings.
Yeah. All right, we could touch on it. I was gonna swing it to.
I don't gotta do that.
Okay. Further episode. No, we had a couple great battles because you gotta remember, you guys broke our hearts a couple times. I mean, the championship game.
Yeah.
They had us in the championship game 2009. That hurt. I remember I was in high school. I was really getting deep into football. Like, okay, we riding. You feel me? We got Brett Favre. To be honest though, we were stacked crazy that year. Brett Favre, AP, whatever, the list goes on. But you guys were too. And we went to the Dome. We battled it out like always. Overtime. And was a field goal you won on?
Yeah.
Saints ripped it open. We had some crazy ones. I gotta bring this up though. No. We don't gotta talk about all the matchups. We got time for that, whatever. But we can do it in the next podcast. But I do have to see if you saw this post. Kyle Rudolph. You see he's in Tampa now.
Oh shit.
With Julio Jones.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
But now the reason I bring it up is because Kyle put a post that was very disrespectful to Saints and what was it?
Yeah, man.
And was it Falcon? I forget the other team. But like what he did was he put the picture up of him catching the OT John, and like it was the Vikings logo, and then it transitioned to the Bucks logo. But like he was saying like these fans would like this, and he was taking a shot. So like I know you don't.
Kind of got a little quick rebuttal for that real quick.
Okay. You are a Saints fan, man. It's all.
So for all of the Bucks fans out there, you feel me? All of y'all people and all y'all casuals that watch football and know who the Bucks are, but don't know about the division.
Right.
Since Tom Brady's been on the Bucks, they beat us one time.
Damn.
Never in the regular season either. They beat us when it mattered most. I gotta give them that. They beat us in the playoffs to go and get the bowl.
Okay.
But besides that, the Bucks are 0% in the regular season against us with Tom Brady. And we shut them out.
I knew y'all had their number. I did not know that. He beat you one time?
Yes, and that was that. Like I said in the playoffs, like that's Tom. So not shout out to Tom, but that's Tom. though. He do that. But other than that, they ain't do nothing with us, and we held Tom to 0.
Y'all have been fucking them up. It's like certain matchups are just like are crazy. But the height that they have now. In Evans and Rudolph and Julio alone, he still got Godwin. Like that height, bro. Imagine in the red zone.
I forgot they had Godwin.
Yeah, bro. I mean, but you guys tooled up too. I feel like a lot of people tooled up. We got Zadarius Smith from the Packers. Yeah. I fuck with that. We got a couple other
nice.
players.
I didn't even know
him and Danielle Hunter about to go crazy.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be live, bro. It's gonna be crazy. Let's transition real quick to whatchamacallit, NBA, man. I've said on here. Sixers, you already know my squad. Made the case. James Harden, I fuck with you. He took the pay cut. I fucked with you before you took the pay cut, honestly, bro, because you just that bull, and you got to the squad late, and I knew you wasn't right, but I see you putting the work in, getting right. You got the chop, Embiid, him about to do damage. I fuck with. He took the pay cut. We got PJ Tucker, got some dogs in there. That's where I stand on my squad. My guy here, though, he's not a Sixer. Okay, he's not a Sixer. He's in the Eastern Conference. You feel me? I'm gonna let you take it from there, man. What you rocking with?
Hey man, Bulls over here, Chicago. You feel me?
Chicago, man.
I like all my teams. It's a disclaimer off of people when they coming into the league. When I see how they are, I just went with them. So it's kind of similar to the Reggie Bush thing. Derrick Rose got to the Bulls. Was one of the most dominant PGs I've seen. And I was just like, you know what? I'm a Bulls fan.
No, it's very respectable. That's a great way to pick a team. Derrick Rose, bro. Wow. Cause, bro, like, I feel like it's just got to be said. Like, one of the best players of all time that didn't get to reach the full potential, man. Because of the injuries, bro. That shit is sad, man. I hate to see stuff like one of my favorite players is Tracy McGrady.
I rock with T-Mac heavy, too.
AI is my first and T-Mac is my second. And so I used to love the battles with AI on the Sixers, T-Mac on the Magic.
Oh my God.
If you were born in the 90s or even anywhere around, you're going to remember what I'm about to bring up. Bro, it was a time in the NBA where T-Mac, AI, and Kobe was the top 3 scorers in the league, like consecutive years. And those are some of my favorite years in NBA ever, bro.
Fire.
Real shit, but yeah, T-Mac and Derrick Rose with the injuries, bro. You hate to see it, but Derrick Rose, bro, he was like his body control was crazy.
Yeah, like
he had a jumper. His jumper was getting better.
Yup.
He had dimes.
He could dunk on anybody, damn near.
Like, yeah. So you picked the Bulls up. Did you see the Last Dance?
I didn't see the Last Dance.
Dang. You have to see that. As a Bulls fan, like I'm not even a Bulls fan, but you have to see that.
Yeah.
I forget how long it is. It's like 10 episodes or some shit, maybe an hour long each. It is Jordan, anybody that's watching, obviously too. If you haven't seen it by now, Jordan, unseen footage from the games to the sidelines to the told stories, Dennis Rock, like just everything, bro. And it's deep. Obviously, it's your team, the Bulls.
Yeah.
It's deep on how shit got built. Niggas was scrapping, drama, all types of shit, bro. But it's a crazy ass documentary. Last Dance. Definitely check that out, bro.
Okay.
Definitely check it out. Spark it up. Spark a hybrid up. And throw that thing on for real.
Okay.
But yeah, nah, Sixers. I see you guys. I was about to say we're gonna have battles in the future. You guys brought in what's it, Zach LaVine?
Yeah,
I mean, you
we paid
extended
him.
him. Yeah.
I was worried about that one. Shout out Zach LaVine. I'm glad you stayed. Fuck with you.
Yeah, he's a tough boy. Actually, I was thinking about him coming to Philly, so it's crazy. I snagged him up. Kevin Durant, Donovan Mitchell, bro. 2 huge pieces. How do you think this shit about to shape out?
I thought Donovan was gonna go to the Hawks. Then they got DeJounte, which was a better pickup for the Hawks. I don't think DeJounte is better than Donovan, but I think he fits with a Trae Young better.
I forgot about that pickup. That was an early pickup in this offseason. Yes, you're
so
right.
That was very nice for the Hawks. But I think Donovan might stay with the Jazz since Rudy is gone.
Okay.
If Rudy was this, because I know the problem was they couldn't coexist. They're like, yo, we need to start this over. Something ain't right.
Yeah.
So they got rid of Rudy instead of Donovan. So I mean, that's what I would have did too. So I think Donovan may stay. If he doesn't stay, maybe something like the Knicks.
I was about to say they're offering a humongous package, like their future. Like you know how it is. Bro, you see the trade that whatchamacallit, Gobert got traded for.
Yeah, that was nice. That was with the Wolves, right?
Yeah, so like that's gonna set everybody else up, right there. Especially like Donovan Mitchell and KD.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, that shit about to be wild.
See, the KD thing is not what people thinking though. Like it's like teams backing out because the Nets want too much.
They want everything.
KD. Like they want future stars. They want picks. Like y'all can't take our young boys and our picks. Like y'all took our future.
Yeah, they want to make sure you're fucked up for the next 6-7 years. Like basically for real. Like if you get a live guy, it's a boy that's on a roster by accident. Like you know,
just let him play because we trash anyway.
Yeah, shit is crazy, bro. But nah, that shit. Wherever KD is a weapon. All right, KD, we know that. If that needed to be said, KD is a weapon, man.
Yeah, no disrespect to KD. He just getting old.
He is.
Can't be trading away. Like you seen the Jaylen Brown thing?
Yeah, they offered Jaylen Brown and like a bunch of picks and shit.
Yeah, like that's kind of wild. Like I would never trade Jaylen Brown for KD at this age, like,
bro. And Jaylen Brown tweeted SMH.
Yeah, because like
that's disrespectful. There's no, bro. That's not.
Bro, in the finals, he didn't even choke.
No, he balled out more than anybody on the squad.
Jason Tatum choked.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown balled out the most out of everybody. And even like, and when I say ball out, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with basketball. We fuck with basketball heavy. I'm get a layer deeper on what I mean by balled out. He didn't play perfect every game, right? He had some games where they turned it over. He'd loose with the handle. But when I say ball out, I mean he did put up points and he played the best overall. And then also, even nights where he didn't score a lot, and this is how you know like a player's good. Like he still contributed to the game,
right? In
terms of being aggressive and like making shit flow.
Exactly.
He definitely to me took a step up, right? Jaylen Brown for sure.
Took a step up. Man.
He took a step up.
And see, that's kind of why the Celtics messed up before when they had Isaiah Thomas. Because what you gotta realize with people who play ball, you know it's about chemistry. It's about skill level, but it's also about chemistry. You can play with people who have a lower skill level if they have better chemistry because y'all know each other. Like they had Isaiah Thomas and had success. Next year they do him dirty, get rid of him, get Kyrie and have no more success. Like
it's like they've been doing the same pattern, bro. Because they keep bringing in all these guards, but they're not sticking with like no one gets 4 or 5 years or 3 to 4 years.
Yeah,
like
they keep getting these.
Kemba Walker, remember Kemba Walker? Same thing.
Yeah. Use what you have. Yo, they did the best this year off of what they had.
Exactly.
This is like,
and now they try to trade a big piece. That's kind of crazy how we just put that in a circle. Like that shit whole story.
It's a process for them, and it's crazy they don't realize it by now.
That's crazy.
That's where I would like to see Donovan Mitchell go. I could see him blend into that.
Okay, now so if he went to, I agree. Talent wise, he would blend in because he's one of those players to me. who's just like he can whatever roster he goes to, he'll be compatible.
Exactly.
He passes and everything. He shoots obviously. So say if he goes there, right? What would that package look like? What do you think they would give up?
He might got a toss like a Marcus Smart.
That's definite. It's gonna be Marcus Smart, mad picks, and then it's going to have to be two other names.
If you got to get rid of Jaylen Brown, that's the only way I get rid of Jaylen Brown because you need a guard. Because that's the problem with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Their handles ain't like that. For real, to be real, like,
but isn't it crazy? Because like their handles aren't like that, but it's two different. Like it's like two people are sick, but they have two different illnesses. Like no, great players, but I'm saying like that's the best way I compare it to like they're only like they don't have many weaknesses, but one of their weaknesses is like the strength is not to dribble, right?
Right.
But it's two different styles. Like Tatum's is a little stronger, but like you're right, he could improve it. Brown, like he has moments where he like hits some crazy shit, but then sometimes he does it too much, and that thing just pops out, or somebody just gets in there and takes it.
Right, and the whole reason they were losing to not the whole reason, but a big reason was their turnovers. Their primary ball handlers were who? Like candlesticks. Handle's not good.
That's true.
To be in the finals against Steph, like you standing in front of Steph who handles what? You out here.
Yeah, doing crazy shit.
They not turning the ball over all crazy. I've seen Jason Tatum just steal. Like they not like that. If you can get a Donovan.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. So that package would probably look like Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, right? Picks, and then I think you would also have to throw in maybe a Grant Williams, and then like
a little bit,
and then a Fournier. Like it might have to be like that. And then that might be light, like in terms of how the NBA coming now. But like that, I think that would be a nice little package and I have to look like that. But I would do it if I'm Boston. I would do it.
Yeah, that's the only way I'm getting rid of Jaylen Brown for a Donovan Mitchell, like a guard that I know can fit.
Bro, he drops 40 like any given night.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it because he can drop 40, but he could also give you 10 assists. So it's like pick your poison. I'm gonna snap this night, or is Jason Tatum gonna snap this night?
Yep.
That's why it's a little better, like.
And Donovan Mitchell is he has a unique style, like movements and stuff, and he's bouncy and athletic.
Yeah, he can bang.
But he's controlled. Like that's the difference between certain players, like Vince Carter. Basically, I'm not comparing him to Vince Carter. They're two different profiles.
Right.
But in terms of what's the vertical, they both get up and body control, bro.
Yo.
Donovan Mitchell, he up there, bro. He up there.
See, another thing I like about Donovan Mitchell, in these last couple years that I've been watching basketball, I grade the players that get knocked out the playoffs on their last game. Because that's where you had your last chance to put it all on the floor. And from these last years I've been watching, Donovan Mitchell has consistently balled in his last game.
He definitely has.
And I love that about a player. If you can give me your all and snap your last chance, that shows me that you really want to win, that you really here. And if you had that help, you might have been able to do it.
I agree with that. Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorites too. Young guys coming up. I mean, he's what, year 4 now at least, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Year 4. Another guard like just to keep in my mind now too. Your boy Dame Dollar.
My boy, man.
Dame Dollar. You know what's crazy? Obviously, didn't he just sign an extension or some shit? Like he's locked in. But you know what's wild, bro? I really think he would fit with the Bulls. Crazy. Like for a couple reasons. He's like, what does the Bulls fuck with? They love basketball deep. They fuck with the gritty, the passionate. He's all that, and then the clutch too. He's mad clutch.
Crazy.
Chi-town clutch. So they would fuck with him off that, and then from a team standpoint, bro, him with like Ball, Levine, and that nucleus, he would run that.
Yeah.
And make everybody better. Everybody would get better too. That shit would be crazy. I don't know why it just came to my mind. Like, cause all right, say Derrick Rose was healthy and plug him in, right? That'd be perfect for y'all, right?
Hell yeah.
So like, obviously he's not, but like Damian Lillard, he would be tough. Now, what if y'all got Russell Westbrook?
I would not like that. And that's not even that Russell Westbrook's a bad player. He's a player that fucks chemistry up. That's like what I was saying about the chemistry. We would be better off starting Alex Caruso at the 1.
I forgot about Alex. Shout out to Alex. My bad, bro. Alex Caruso.
He be balling.
Yeah.
Like, start him at the 1 over Russell Westbrook because Alex Caruso know his role. I'm here to play D.
Right.
I'm going to hit my shots if I'm open. I'm going to get dimes, and that's it. Russell Westbrook, I don't know what his mindset be. He'd be like, what is it, points? I'm going to get boards. I don't know. Like, he just doing everything. Like, what the fuck? Like, chill out. Like, Like, boy, just 100% full speed. He trying to take boards from the big man. Like, Vucevic, I'm like, bro, what did you know? Like,
No, that's a good way to put it. Like, cause you got to be controlled in the game too. It's not wrong with effort and everything like that, but like, all right, let me throw this, just like this weird angle out at you. Would you say the Bulls? Say if he really went to your team, right?
mm-hmm.
Do you think that would be a situation where he would be better off in versus other teams because of the way that your team's set up in terms of you think he would just be more free to slash and just go crazy with Levine or say like if you guys kept Levine and DeRozan and like let them take control but still or do you think nah?
I don't like it. I think nah.
Nah.
Because I feel like with Levine and DeRozan, so the whole reason I thought Levine might leave is because of DeRozan. Because of his success, he was being given the ball at the last couple seconds. He was hitting the shots.
Okay.
So that that messed with some guys' egos. Obviously, Zach Levine, he ain't let it hit him. He stayed. But to throw a Russell Westbrook in there, this is the man who's pulling game winners with KD standing next to him. What you think he doing with DeRozan next to him?
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck that. I'm pulling the game winner. Like, bro, no. Like, what did you doing? Like,
that's very true.
And I don't think he's clutcher than Levine or DeRozan when it comes to hitting the game winner or the last shot.
Nah, DeRozan locked into it another level this year. Yeah. He definitely did. He definitely did. Yeah, no, I like honestly like even as a Sixer man, I like that your team. I've always liked the Bulls roster throughout the years. I just fucked with their like Derrick Rose was my guy. Obviously Jimmy Butler. Yeah, man. We both had Jimmy Butler services on our teams.
I had love for y'all when y'all had Jimmy, man.
Yeah, shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy did both of our teams very well.
Hell yeah.
Hell, you guys had it for a good amount of time, right?
Yeah, we drafted Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
He grew up there. He didn't grow up in Chicago, but I mean like he grew up on our team like as a basketball player.
And then didn't you guys have Wade a little bit too?
Yeah, we had D Wade that year, Jimmy and D Wade.
I'm not gonna lie, that was probably one of my favorite, just like from a fan standpoint, Bulls year in terms of like, cause I fuck with both of them, and like he came to Chicago. Wade was different.
Yeah, Wade hit a game winner in Chicago.
Was it
no, he hit it. I think it might have been in Miami. He hit the game winner.
Hold on, now you might be right, bro. Cause didn't he stand on the thing?
I don't think that. Oh, I think he did it to us. He probably did it to us. I don't remember. He did hit a game winner and stand on the thing and was like, yeah, because he's from Chicago.
Yeah,
so
I think that's what it is. Yeah,
it's my shit.
Yeah,
he did that to us. All right, D Wade, you got it.
Speaking of players from just that era and everything like that, D Wade was different. He was one of the best. He was very unique. Yeah, and I like his play style. One of my favorite personal players back in the day. That's non-Sixer. Shout out to well, I almost said his name backwards. Shout out to Manu Ginobili.
Oh shit.
Yeah, from the Spurs, bro. First of all, left-handed. He had an unorthodox style. He was out there really moving different. He was one of the top Bulls that really came through with the Euro. Mm-hmm. And he was killing it with Tony Parker and Tim Duncan and Popovich. He hit a lot of clutch shots. They beat Braun and shit, and then and then way more other teams. Stats from back in the day. Yeah, basketball is just different. Man. Did the new 2K come out yet or?
Not yet. I think it comes out like October.
You're copping? Of course. Oh, October? Okay. Yeah, I gotta get that though. I gotta get that.
I stay on the 2Ks. I gotta keep a new 2K and a new Madden, man.
Bro, once I get this PS4, next time we link up, you gotta bring we'll play 2K. Bro, we've had, to be honest with you, played a lot of people in 2K. I know you have, and I'll be dead serious, man. We have a very tight matches.
Yeah, we do.
Throughout, like, cause would you have like there's a bunch where you had Rip City and I had Golden State.
Yup.
And then even other matchups though, we had a lot of different matchups.
And more recently, I was Golden State and y'all was.
Oh, the 2-on-2 Jones.
Yeah, me and E, and you and Mar. I forgot who y'all had. Y'all we was fighting though.
It was a crazy battle. Yeah. So you just reminded me. With the podcast, we're gonna. I brought this up earlier, but we're gonna experiment with different. Of course, we're gonna do the convos and everything, but I'm gonna experiment with different things. Like I want to put music in, like try to cut shit in like that, and then with video games, who knows? Like we be playing crazy matches, best out of 3, whatever, 2-on-2 Madden, 2K. Fuck it, I might have to do maybe we'll just do an episode straight like that, like vlog. Show the battles, whatever.
Even with some commentary.
Yeah, we can get the commentary. So it's gonna get interesting, man, and I appreciate everybody for rocking out. But before we cut it out and everything, we got to talk about one major topic, and that's music. I've been rapping for a minute. I already brought that up, but this is about you right now, my guy. Zay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna set you up like this. Zay, we we both got better as artists. You know, us and everybody that's kind of around us really been grinding and just writing, spitting, getting better.
Right.
But specifically Zay, I'll be honest with you, bro. You got one of the best flows. Like your flow tough as hell. Like
Thanks, man.
you really turned up, and then obviously your bars is tough too. So yeah, so for people watching, if you want to fuck with Zay's shit, I'll let you plug your shit and everything like that. But I'll put his shit in the description. Drop your shit in the description, you know, the gram and everything like that. But in terms of everybody out there, anybody that's watching from the valley, they know you spit, they know Zay,
Yeah.
but people from outside the valley, they might not know. So where did you? What really got you into rapping and started wanting to rap it yourself?
Honestly, it was music was always around me, and I would always hear it. But it really was. I heard "Stronger" by Kanye West, and it made me want to rap because it showed me the different types of things you can put in your rap with the beat and all the effects, and then what he's saying in the music. I'm just like, damn, like this, like it's like a song, but it's rapping. Cause like a lot of rapping back in the day, it was songs, but it was more
Right.
so just at you, like da 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 da, like they just rapping straight at you.
Straight bars.
Right, but straight bars, and I love straight bars. Don't get it twisted. Straight bars, some of my favorite rap
Yes,
songs.
yes, that's that word.
But like Kanye and his wave and that wave we were growing up in, to now they made it to where it's like more melodic too. Like it's rapping, but it's like a song. It's like it's a
Yeah.
little everything to it, and that's what made me want to rap. I'm like, man, that joint tough. Like I like that.
Hell yeah. Now that's a great song to fucking get inspired off of. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Stronger. So then you started. Did you write a little bit before then, or did that make you start wanting to write and then it kind of flowed?
So at first I would make like just little fake like covers of songs, like
Okay.
kind of what they say. I would take their flow and put my words in and
Okay.
kind of write it and rap it like them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started getting my own type of thing together. Like I'll be like, let me just try to rap on this beat myself, and then I just started finding beats and then making my own songs, kind of like that.
Okay. Okay, that's tough. Yeah, nah, me personally, I I've been writing since I want to say eighth grade, but like
Damn.
that, yeah, yeah. But that writing was very like, what's the word? Rudimentary. You feel me? Like
Right.
basic, like because it was just typical. Like, I mean, first of all, I'm in eighth grade. I don't even know who I am yet fully, and then I'm just writing what I hear on the thing. So I'm just writing all these bars, crazy. But I really started picking it up further after. Honestly, it was kind of the same lane, bro, but just different person, Lupe.
Oh shit. Okay.
Lupe, because that's the same thing. What you kind of said, open the different sound and tune, still rap, but different delivery, different sound, different.
Lupe
Like,
definitely different. He that
yeah,
little.
kick push.
Oh
Like,
my.
hold on, he's rapping about skateboarding. That like, but it sounded tough. Hold on, you hear the beat,
Right.
and then the story is going with it. And then what's the one song too? Fuck, what's that one song? Hip Hop Saved My Life from
Oh my
Lupe too.
gosh.
Like, those are just two examples, but like two
Mad
great
beats.
examples of how like painting a picture in a story,
Yeah.
rap wise. So shout out to Lupe, shout out Kanye. They both like yeah, they showed the vision and everything like that.
See, it's something you may not know too, but you are a big help for helping
Oh
me get
word.
to where I am now because my personality, I'm a Leo, whatever. I'm a competitive person.
Okay.
And like rap battling with you coming
Mm-hmm.
up and you just messing with us and stuff like that, even though I was a kind of young boy,
Yeah.
it kind of it gave me something to work towards. Cause I know in school, bro, you was the best freestyler. Like,
Good luck.
for real, like you got that. Like you could just rap off the top, no stuttering, whatever. And my freestyling was like 3 words. Like my freestyling was super trash. And I would hear you and I'm like, damn, how did he be doing that? And then over time I'll be chilling with you, F12 days after
Yeah.
that. And we just got deeper and deeper and I kinda got my own way. So now I could do it too now. And y'all kinda helped me grow with that. Like I really appreciated that,
Oh
man.
nah, bro. Of course, bro. And like that shit. I didn't know like I didn't know that it affected you in that positive manner. But that's tough because it makes sense. Because all right, so when he says F12 days, that refers to old apartment I used to have around the way. And for that year in that apartment, it was two things going on: party and making music for a year straight. And it was a cool vibe. We got a lot of tracks done. Like he said, a lot of freestyle ciphers. So in that environment, you're saying like you kind of like picked up, because I'll say too, like even throughout the years, bro, yeah, your freestyle game and just music overall definitely accelerated like tremendously
Thank
for
you,
real.
bro.
Like and freestyling, bro. Now when we pass it around and shit in the ciphers, we all just go crazy.
Yeah, it just
That
be like a
we might
movie.
have to have a cipher on here. Like it's open season. There's a lot of talented people in our circle.
Right,
Like
it'd be crazy, man.
for real. And bro, F12, Zay, those were some of the craziest freestyles, ciphers. Like in that year, because we had people that maybe were there for one night or a couple nights, but then we had staples like us, and it was just a mixture. Shit was tough. Shit was tough as hell. So whatchamacallit though? What's the music path looking for you now? I know you said you got the studio at the crib.
Yeah.
So I already know the bangers you dropped it go crazy. What are you working on now? Any projects or
So honestly, I have a good amount of songs already done.
okay.
My plan is I want to stack some more up, and I want to make a project, but I want to drop videos for a majority of my songs. So
That's
I'm
dope
trying
as
to
fuck.
learn how to make my own videos because I got my own studio. I want to have everything under me, so I don't gotta wait for anybody. I know
Hell
how
yeah.
to do it all.
Hell
I
yeah.
can make cover art. I record myself. That's the next step, just recording my own videos.
Okay.
But that's what I'm looking for now, and I'm going to start dropping videos for all of my songs.
That's a tough path. That's a tough path. Um, and videos are gonna be fun as shit. Like my experience with videos is very little, but I was in a couple music videos, but and I just shot some like amateur shit like with our shit. But I fuck with photography and everything, so
Hell
like
yeah.
I would try to get on there and fuck with it and see what I can do. But that's a good vision, bro. Like, do you have any idea what song you want to make a video for or not yet?
Yeah, I got a couple. I got one with one of my friends, my boy Justice.
Okay.
We want to drop a video for that, and I got one specifically in mind by myself that I want to drop a video for too.
Oh
I haven't released them yet, but I have the ammo. I'm just trying to drop it in the right way so we get the most exposure, you know.
definitely, definitely.
And also for anybody that do record or wants to record, I could record people too. So if you wanted to get in touch for that as well, that's open if you was trying to learn how to do that.
Real shit. No,
Get
that's
some songs
that's
out.
dope, bro. Because I'm definitely gonna drop your gram and shit in the description, and it's gonna take off from there. And then as opposed to us, we gonna link up on tracks. You already
Yeah,
know because you got the
exactly.
studio now, shit like
Hell
that. And the talents is gonna go crazy. We got to get a site, whether it's on here or we put it on the track.
That's gonna be wild.
Real shit, man. But you want to sign out with maybe some like a little bit of GameCube and shit,
I'm with
and
that.
then I could drop you off at the crib.
Hell yeah.
All right, say no more, man. We'll wrap it up there, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Third
Sure.
episode, you already know. Passing time. So just subscribe, like, all that shit. Thanks for the love. And Zay, you drop your plug, man. Drop your gram and whatever else before you sign out. I gotta get better at that. I'll tell everybody else to do it too. But how do they follow you on the gram and shit? What's your tag?
So my tag on the gram is Zay ZAY underscore GATZ Zay Gats. Same thing on YouTube, no underscore, just a space. And that's about it right now. I'm gonna have some new things coming. Oh yeah, SoundCloud too. My bad. SoundCloud, same thing. Zay Gats. So, you want to hear something? Any of those ways you can find it.
Yeah, tap in with Zay. Zay, you gonna be back on here, you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a vibe, man. We're gonna have a lot more people on here, incorporate the games like we said and all that. But appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.